Hey y'all, it's American Mom. I'm ready to see the next episode. Episode 10, season 5 of The Sopranos. I've already given my review. So if you want to hear that, it's at the end of episode 9. But I'm ready to see what this episode is going to entail. So let's get started. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, they didn't show. The Vespa scooters.
Fella was told it was a go. If it didn't happen, how come nobody called?
A lot of things didn't happen. It seemed like they happened. Your cousin didn't whack Joey. The Vespas never got into my hands.
Okay, Tony, hold it together.
A bunch of losers!
Oh.
Hey, no negatives, you.
Yeah.
Come on, Pops, charge the ball.
Shut up and get out of here. Don't tell me to shut up.
Oh no, you're gonna get punched or smacked.
What are you, crazy?
Yeah, she doesn't know who she is, obviously. Oh, it's being recorded.
Please, come on.
You're not buying it.
I don't know what to think. He's getting awfully fucking cute with his remarks.
All I know is his behavior at that kid's funeral was a disgrace.
It's a big part of my livelihood, that port.
I will say, very interesting timing, T. You and John had that little chat at the funeral. Whatever that was. Suddenly no Vespas.
Charges are still pending, but we do know that the woman shown here being taken into custody is Janice Bacalieri, sister of reputed New Jersey mob boss Anthony Soprano. Guess you could call it a mafia-related hit.
Motherfucker!
Oh, God.
Janice, open the door.
That bitch is lucky I didn't kill her.
Well, we know that.
What?
You and your fucking temper, Janice.
Get out.
Oh, God. Well, maybe Bobby needs to know this. Tell her.
This is the end of it.
Oh.
But on the other hand, she called Sophia her daughter.
I don't give a fuck. All right, I do give a fuck.
Yeah.
But how many times I gotta tell you? Get control of your wife.
You'll defend your children like a lion with her cubs.
You're not my parent.
What did you say? I'm here. And I try to care very much.
Okay.
Now get to sleep.
You're gonna punch me?
Jack, I think there's anger specialists.
And I think you should see a weight loss specialist.
You don't see it in yourself. I heard you with
Don't be
Sophia.
mean to Bobby.
Yous were getting along so much better. She says one little thing and you get nasty.
My house, it was dog eat dog.
Okay, well, don't.
Well, be that as it may, the past and all, if you don't go to these anger classes they have or whatever, this with us ain't gonna work out.
You gotta figure he's grabbing anywhere from 2,500 to 5 G's a night for himself. It used to be you, didn't it? Teacher's pet.
Stop making meatballs, boy.
I'm just saying. Now you know what I went through.
True. Nah.
I gotta move that shit. Again?
The developer's going up there. So you and your cousin here, you're gonna go up there and take care of him.
Oh.
I'll do it.
I'm worried about the old guy.
I think your luck's been fucking great. Listen to you cursing it out.
Well, you got something you want to say?
Yeah.
All right.
Get out.
So call me.
Oh, this is not going to match the road trip that he had with Polly. That was fantastic.
Should have seen him when I was little. Him and Tony both. How they broke my balls, teased me. They came up, they were like 19 to shoot guns. They didn't take me with them. And when I tramped through the stickers and found them, they said I had to be initiated into a special club by being tied to a tree alone in the orchard for an hour. I was on that tree till 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
No.
I worship these
gonna
two
hit you,
guys,
don't
Tony
blame
Soprano
him.
especially. When he was by himself, he used to push me on my big wheels. He'd teach me curse words.
Gonna help himself to the pool again.
What the fuck?
What?
Carmela,
What?
there's no water in the pool.
Yeah, I had a drain. The electricity costs a fortune. I can't afford that. You're the only one who uses it.
I think...
My stepkids do that all the time. They leave their bikes in the middle of the garage, and if I want to pull in, I gotta get out and move the bikes with a car full of groceries.
Doris Kitchen, keep Billy's bike out of the driveway.
Does he have Tourette's?
It was a famous commercial from the 60s.
Oh.
Guy has a headache and he takes it out on his wife.
Back to Bradley.
I'm trying to get into his actual physical sensations of anger.
I saw red.
Shut up!
I wonder why.
Because you're a minority.
Exactly. That's why I'm in here.
Uh-huh.
You seem angry about Evelyn's problem.
Right.
It makes me mad. So they could ride around in their SUVs blasting that rap shit, and you can't say anything because they might have guns?
Wait a fucking minute. Who's they?
If the shoe fits.
This is fucking priceless.
Is it?
Okay.
Oh.
Let's not time travel here. Let's try to stay
All
in the
day.
present. Janice, you're angry. Let's stay with that. What are your actual physical feelings right now?
I'd like to punch in the face.
Your hands are clenched.
Good
Did you realize that?
He made me clear the brush by the fence with a fucking scythe, though.
Yeah, I had to do that. Tony, too. They used to call me Ichabod Crane.
Who?
Some very sorry people, that's who.
Aww. I mean, he's not attractive, but...
Tell me about the soprano temper.
Well, the thing is, it's bad for business.
Explosive.
How's your judgment? They just smiled and nodded.
Got even.
Made sure you got it later. That's the whole beautiful point. Fucking exhausted all the time.
Where did we start off?
I don't know.
Depression is rage turned inward.
It's a heart attack waiting to happen.
That's no joke.
Yeah, I know.
Our bodies are 86% water. His last blood test, he was 65% Zapolar.
Are they bonding? Okay.
When he first heard the term pie in the sky, he volunteered for the 82nd Airborne.
That's pretty good.
He's got the world by the balls, and he acts like everything's a big fucking imposition.
Being at the top, he's isolated himself.
Is that skeleton?
Hello.
We know they got here. What happened to them?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
They're gonna kill him anyway.
Apparently, he says he wasn't here.
A motherfucking cock-sucking bastard!
I didn't think nothing.
As far as Tony putting me in at the casino, I knew people were going to resent that. But I went away for a long time. Stood up for this family. And you, or anybody, can think what they like. But I feel I had a little coming to me.
Hey, absolutely. I was telling Benny that the other day. He was complaining.
You were not.
What I said about Tony before, you know I love him like a brother.
I love him too.
Yeah, in the water. Now you don't have to do this ever again.
It's fucking payback. Johnny's got in his head that somehow my cousin had something to do with Joey Peeps.
Johnny should be out looking for the real killers. Motherfuckers!
Holy hell.
What are you doing here?
Go away.
My son is a senior here now, isn't he? We were electing party chairs for a senior night.
It was probably a
I'm
little
going
over the
back with
top.
my husband.
Oh, well, that's good.
She's not, but she's
All the
just
best.
saying that. Bye.
It's still there, the glass bottle.
You fucking sure?
Lunch!
Now they gotta get rid of those bodies?
Thank you.
You have every right to be mad at me. And I apologize. I know it's bad for the family. For business. But I'm working on it.
He's like, who are you?
Yeah, I know. Bobby told me.
A lot of anger is self-importance.
Self-importance.
Problems with authority.
My God, I don't believe it.
Was that Anthony?
Oh, he came in person. Aww.
You all right?
The human body is 86% water. But Louise's last blood test, she was 65% Zeppler.
Christopher loves that one.
That's a good one.
It's a recovery.
Well, if you recover your fucking balls, give us a call. We might like to hang out.
No, seriously, it's not funny. He's a 12-stepper.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe he can take another couple of steps out the fucking door so we could have some fun.
Oh, he's doing it again when they get
Come on,
together.
don't get pissy now. He's just having a joke, that's all.
At his expense.
Sobriety's hard enough work without having to get mocked for it.
You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing.
Well, then stop telling him to drink.
Kind of steep, though.
Oh, come on, you told me you didn't pay for it. You gave the guy a hum job.
For the Humvee.
Maybe he'd like to hum me.
Oh, a friend of Bill over here?
Fucking wits over here.
Bill? I'll say.
That's not a bill, that's a beak.
You know, that was you He made that joke about the Zeppelin content.
On the way home, we can drop him off at Beak's Kill.
Well, the beast could kill. That one certainly would.
That's funny.
You know, I could have called you Ichabod Crane, but I didn't.
What the fuck's he talking about?
Okay.
Ichabod Crane.
Oh, okay. All right.
But what keeps officials from sleeping at night, they say, is that terrorists could use shipping containers to smuggle in a weapon of mass destruction.
He's had it. What's he gonna do?
You know about that shit with the ports now? No customs agents are bad for us, but anti-terrorism-wise, they're doing nothing.
You gotta realize the administration's busy though, too, handing out non-competitive building contracts to their friends.
Hell, we can all understand that.
That's why you gotta live for today.
Talking about annihilation, you stupid fuck.
Holy hell! Okay. Okay. This is the anger that Janice was talking about and Dr. Milford. Is he gonna kill him?
Take it easy.
Get some air.
But he's got some hearing loss, one ear. Looks like it could be permanent. Skip, the poor fuck knows he should keep his mouth shut.
Well,
You make sure he gets the best.
that'll bring his hearing back.
Thing is, Tom, he's quitting the Bing. And he told Silly, goes, and I'd appreciate it if Tony don't come visit me. He don't want to see you.
Yeah.
Just wondering what Harpo's up to.
Who's Harpo?
That's Hal, Janice's son.
You have a son?
You didn't tell us that.
Make fun of a boy because of his name.
He doesn't like that she's trying to be different. Or that Christopher's trying to be sober.
I wonder what's French Canadian for. I grew up without a mother.
Damn. Oh, hell. Oh, come on. She's going for it. Okay. Bobby. Oh.
I don't got it right there. I'm the boy's uncle.
Easy, easy.
It's not funny, Tony. Well, Tony, you bastard. People are trying to turn their lives around a little bit. I mean, Janice was being pleasant. I thought it would be a show at first, but I think she was really trying to change, and he can't stand it. And he can't stand that Christopher's trying to not drink. The whole going to the farm, I mean, we had to go bury some bodies, but I'm used to this now, and it's like we bury a body, throw it in the river, smash up the bones, we go out to dinner. Like, you know, that's the order of things. I'm used to that now. The road trip that Christopher and Tony B took, I thought it might be a shit show, but they got to know each other better. And then when Tony came to visit at the farm, they went out to dinner, and, you know, they were ragging on Christopher about being sober. And the jokes that Christopher had already heard, and, you know, they weren't funny anymore because they were aiming them toward Christopher. And then Christopher tries to retaliate. But he left early. He had tears in his eyes. Is he going to fall off the wagon? I don't want you to tell me, but in my mind I'm thinking, he's thinking I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. But he's been, like, sober for 14 months. And I noticed last week when he was trying to help out his friend, JT, I'm like, who is this Christopher? You know, because when he's not high and on, you know, lethal amounts of drugs and just out of his mind and not hitting Adriana, and, you know, maybe this is how he really is, you know, supposed to be. I mean, he's still in the mafia and does jobs he needs to do, but he's just like everybody else. But it's like Tony cannot or does not like that other people are moving on. He's learned that depression is anger held within. And he doesn't like that other people are trying to figure out their shit, and he can't do it. I'm really anxious for next week. 'Cause like I said, I want to do episodes 11, 12, 13. So we're going to get 3 episodes next week. I want to finish up the season and then start season 6, because this is going to be the season that ends the show. And I'm kind of glad that we're getting to it, because the seasons just keep getting better and better. But I'm also getting more attached to certain characters, and it's like, what happens? I don't know. But I enjoyed both of these episodes. Thank y'all for watching these videos with me today. I really enjoyed them. Can't wait for next week. Until the next video and the next time. Bye.